Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 10 country challenge. This is something new. This is something I've never tried, but something I've thought about doing for quite some time now. Yeah, can I get 10 countries in a row? Doesn't matter how close I am or where I click, I've just got to get that country. I think it's quite ambitious. I think 5 would be a good achievement. 10, ambitious. Yeah, it'll be an ongoing challenge for me, if anything else. I've got to just mention the football, England versus Colombia. It hasn't happened yet at the time that I'm recording this. I'm speaking to you from the past, so I can't really comment on it. I think we might scrape through, but it'll be nervy. Lots of big teams going out. Belgium have just scraped through as I record this. Yeah, I'm so nervous because you know what England are like. We might bottle it. Anyway, let's get back to geography. And let's see if I can guess 10 countries in a row. It's going to be harder than it sounds, I think. But let's give it a go. Off we go. Come on, this is going to take full concentration. I mean, that looks like a 1980s photograph, doesn't it? Genuinely, though. I know I joke about things having very old image quality, but yeah, that is decidedly 80s. You can just picture, I don't know, John Lennon on tour in India as a promo picture, just standing there. And am I going to go with India? Is that going to be my guess? Obviously, this chapel, or whatever you want to call it, it's probably not a chapel, is it? This temple does look somewhat Indian. However, that style of architecture is present in a lot of countries, including, and I'm sure there are differences, but Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar, Burma, things like that. So I've got to decide here whether I think this is in fact India. What I will say is, oh, hang on, I've just remembered the old chestnut. What's the name in the corner? Okay, it says Amy Rout, or Ame Rout, A-M-E-Y. I've never seen that spelling of Amy, as we know it. R-A-U-T. Two names there that can't say I've heard of. But more importantly, from what region of the world do I think that Amy or Ame, I'm going to call him or her Amy. Sorry if you're a bloke, mate. From what part of the world does Amy hail from? Rout does remind me of an Indian kind of name. The A-U, I think, is Indian. I think, is it Kaur? K-A-U-R, I think is an Indian name, a Sikh name. So I think there's something in that. I think, anyway. So yeah, let's think about where we can go. I'm trying to look for A-U's in the words now. Do you know what? It really doesn't matter where I click. I'm just trying to get the right country. So let's go there. And if I'm close, great. If it makes it onto an Insane Guesses compilation, all the better. But I'm just trying to get the right country at the moment. Is it India? Let's see. Brilliant. And actually not a million miles away. Not quite making it onto the Insane Guesses. And my tone of voice would kind of indicate that. 400. But again, the points are irrelevant. We've got the first country. So let's carry on. 1 out of 10. Right, here's our second one. Oh, this is an interesting one. We're driving on the right, guys. I think this is the USA, I have to say. Yeah, it's got to be, surely. It's got to be. I'm going to go USA. And just for the sake of it, I'm going to try and guess roughly where we are. I'll go for there. Okay, we were over in Montana, but we've got our second country. 2 out of 10. This is a good start, but let's not jinx it. Just did. But yeah, 2 out of 10. Let's carry on. What have we got next? Ooh, okay, this is where it gets tough, because this is Europe, but it's not a round that I can distinctively say is a certain country in Europe. If it were France or Sweden or the Netherlands, Spain perhaps, I might be able to tell you straight away which country we were in. But this is one of those ones, if you look these style of houses can be a number of countries. It can be Slovakia, Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland, Croatia. Well, the flatness of it is telling me Poland. And also the kind of farmland with the woods. Do you see that wood over here? Look at that. That's very Polish. But it also could be quite Czech Republic. And I feel like the houses, I feel like these buildings aren't that Polish. That's what I'm thinking. That's what my instinct is telling me. That these buildings aren't Polish. So I'm going to stick to that. Despite the fact that they are, you know, farm buildings. Which can be quite sort of rough and ready and quite shoddy. But no, I'm not getting a Polish vibe from those buildings. So let's have a look at the map for some inspiration. I mean, if we were in Poland, it could be around this edge towards Ukraine or Belarus. I don't think we're in Ukraine. I'm thinking Slovakia, I'm thinking Hungary or Czech Republic. Those are my options, really. Which ones are flat? Well, Slovakia isn't very flat, apart from this bit. I actually cycled through here. Does it look like that? Not massively, really. I'm going to say all this, and it's going to be Poland, isn't it? No, I'm going to go for the Czech Republic, guys, and fingers crossed. This is kind of out my hands, really, in some respects. Let's go for it. Can I get 3 out of 10? Oh, it was Poland. I don't bloody believe it. I do, actually, to be honest. Look at that as well. Not even near the Czech border. We're in the north of Poland. Embarrassing. Okay, that was attempt 1. 2 out of 10. Let's do attempt 2. 2 attempts per game. We don't want any of these short videos. Let's go for it. Come on. Can we beat 2? I think we can. Right, here we are. Don't say that's the actual quality. No, it's not. That is beautiful. Very impressive. I shall look at the name in the bottom right corner very shortly, but I'd just like to admire that. I don't know what's going on there, but that's very interesting form of architecture, and I think it's actually symmetrical as well, because that was kind of doing my nut in there. I thought that was all iggledy-piggledy, but it's not. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I'm looking around here, having a look at the people, checking them out, simultaneously just soaking in the atmosphere in this lovely little palace or whatever it is. It's not the Taj Mahal, is it? It's very similar. I don't think it is because it looks completely different colour, but who knows close up. Maybe this is the Taj Mahal. I doubt it. But anyway, let's have a look at the name. I've got to rear my head forward again. Well, this name is Artyom Ernst, which sounds decidedly German. It does, doesn't it? It sounds Artyom Ernst. That has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons because I don't know if this is Indian particularly. It looks quite Muslim. And actually, if you look at the writing, I presume that is writing of some form. It's not Indian, is it? I think this is Middle Eastern, and yeah, there's a guy there with a hat on his head. I think that's a Muslim thing. White people in the queue. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we are in Turkey. It's very hard to say, isn't it? Artyom sounds quite Turkish. I might go for Turkey, guys, because if I don't go for Turkey, what am I going for? You know, there's a whole host of countries I could pick out, isn't there? You know, Syria, Iraq, Jordan, Iran. It could be any of those. Artyom sounds quite Turkish, though, so I'm going to go for Turkey. Let's go here. Oh, my word, it was Uzbekistan. Was it? Yeah, it was. That's amazing. Well, I don't think the name Artyom Ernst is particularly Uzbekistanian, although I've never been there or met anyone from there. But yeah, that's that. I don't think I've ever had Uzbekistan on this game, in fact. Let's have one more go, guys. Attempt 3 at this pretty pretty demanding game. I'm getting a big range of countries here, I have to say. So let's do this. Let's have our third and final attempt. Oh Christ. Oh Christ, on a bike. Wow, that's a Citroen Berlingo, I think, if I'm not mistaken. This is tough. This is tough. There is a cyclist here. I don't think it's actually Christ. If it is, maybe he can magic something up for us here. I'm thinking France, guys, because the foliage looks very... It looks quite British, but probably French, as the car is driving here on the right-hand side of the road. So, and it's a Citroen, so I'll go France. I think I'll be a fool not to. A blasphemous fool at that. Just for a laugh, I'm going to try and get this pretty dead on. So I'll go there. No, there. No, there. Excellent. 57 miles. Do you know what? I shouldn't have changed my first guess, should I? I think that would have been about 20 miles away. I should be more excited about that. Oh my God, that's making it on the Insane Guesses compilation. 4699 points. It's not about the points, but if we can get a bumper crop of points, that would be cool. Next round, second round. We're aiming to beat 3, remember. Okay, we've got a Ford pickup truck here in this round. What else have we got? Wowee, this is very Boo Radley, isn't it? This is very To Kill a Mockingbird. Elm Street, Railroad Avenue. I mean, I think we've gone back in time here to the exact era of To Kill a Mockingbird. So, yeah, America. Pretty damn confident about this one. So, whereabouts? Where was To Kill a Mockingbird set? I think it was Alabama, wasn't it, or Mississippi? So I'll go there. I think I'm being a bit harsh on this street, by the way. I don't think it's that archaic. What do you think, Mr. Radley? Let's go here. Dora. Oh my God. Wow, way off. Way over the other side. And apologies to the people of Portland, Oregon. Not only for pronouncing their state wrong, but for kind of saying it was back in time, really. But maybe you Portlandians can relate. Maybe, are we in Ridgefield? Maybe this is a kind of renowned, rough, sort of scruffy outskirts area. I don't know. Maybe I was just on the wrong street, or maybe I've just got it completely wrong, as I often do. But Portland, I've heard really nice things about. I'd love to go there. Anyway, next round, we got 2 out of 10. Can we get the third to beat the existing record? Here we are. Here we are. Now, what side of the road? What side of the road are we on? I can't tell with that car. Can I tell with the Google car? No, they patch it up very well, don't they? They take imagery from previous photos, the previous one, and they patch it up so we can't see the car. Well, this is between the USA, Mexico, and Argentina. Now, can we use the sun rule? Because that is distinctively in the south, isn't it? That is decidedly in the south. Slightly to the west. But if that is in the south, then I think we can safely say we're in the north, can't we? Is that right? I'm going to go for America, guys. And if I'm wrong about this, I'm never, ever using the sun rule again. Let's go for New Mexico. Oh, good. Thank God. Okay, the sun rule is, well, slightly more so my friend now. 198 miles away. We were in Texas, just over the border, not too far. A good score. And we've got 3 out of 10. I'll be happy to get 5 as a sort of mini milestone. Let's carry on. Right. Now, is this the USA again? Google car, Google car. Where are you? Nowhere to be seen. I should be able to read these Um, these floor markings, what do they mean? They mean you can take over at this point, but which side of the road does it correlate to? I think it simply means that the left side, in this case, can overtake, but the right side can't. There must be a bend coming up on the other side. Can't be asked to look. So I don't think it really tells us anything to do with whether people are driving on the left or the right. I think it's just telling us people on this side, whether they're coming towards us or away, or the way we're looking, if you like, can overtake, and the other side can't. That's my analysis of it anyway. I'm going to say the USA for this, guys. Where's the sun? It's going to be high up, isn't it? Yeah, it's high up in the sky, but it is south, to be fair. If I was to guess, I'd say we're in kind of Minnesota or something like that. We've got the yellow road markings on the floor. So let's do it. Let's go USA, guys. We could be in Canada. That would be shit. But I've got to go USA because only a certain area of Canada, there it is that croppy, plainy area. So, yeah, I'm going to go for Minnesota. Fingers crossed. Oh, God. Oh, no. The internet's gone. Try again. Oh, no. It was Canada. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. I was just going with kind of odds there, but we were in Canada quite far up towards Saskatoon. What can you do? What can you do about that? You know, I did cross my mind that it might be Canada, but what can you do? Is that bit there plains as well? Looks like it kind of is, doesn't it? Well, that's that, guys. That is kind of episode 1, if you like, of the soon-to-be infamous craze of 10-country challenge. That's the first stab at it that anyone's ever done and recorded. I think it's doable. I do think it's doable. I can see me getting to sort of 7 or 8 and then getting a real tricky round with South Africa and Australia and just, you know, my head just exploding. So that might be entertaining. But in the meantime, guys, hopefully England are still in the World Cup at this point. So bring on Switzerland or Sweden in the quarterfinals. I'm going to be a very miserable man if that doesn't happen. But it's already happened, so you can laugh at your screens if you want to, if that's happened. I'll come round and beat you up, though. Just kidding, of course, kiddies. See you soon, and thanks for watching, as always. Ta-ra.